Hello everybody, my name is Oswin. Today I am going to be doing the book adventure tag. I was tagged by Pauline C. Harris, and this tag was created by Got Books. I will link both of them down below. Number 1 is, you are setting sail on a ship to discover a new land. Pick one of your favorite OTPs to name your ship. I'm going to name my ship the Fortress because that actually sounds quite cool, and in case you didn't know, that's the ship name for Four Interests in the Divergent series. So yes, I shall be sailing away on the Fortress because that sounds quite awesome. Now it's time to pick who my first mate is going to be, and that's going to be a loyal character. I'm going to go ahead and guess that most of you haven't read this book. I had to read it this year for school, and while it's not my favorite book ever, I loved the characters in it. Or I loved one of the characters in it, really. Yeah, I loved one of the characters in it. And that would be Phineas from A Separate Peace. Yeah, Phineas doesn't have a last name, he's just Phineas throughout the entire book. Sometimes Finny, but I don't like shortening things, so I'm going to call him Phineas. Phineas is just a really loyal character through all the stuff that happens while this book is going on. He stays with his friends, he trusts his friends, even when he probably shouldn't. He trusts them and he's loyal to them. I just really want a friend like Phineas. By the way, since I'm thinking about A Separate Peace, I've started a book blog, which I will link down below, and the first review I did on it is of A Separate Peace. And then I also did The Fifth Wave, which I don't feel like taking out, but it's right there. So yeah, I've got 2 book reviews up there, and if you want to go check it out, I'll link it down below. Alright, now time to choose the Master Gunner, which is a strong fighter, brawler, character, person, thing. I'm going to choose Isabel Lightwood from the Mortal Instruments series, and I picked up City of Glass because it's the one I'm currently on right now, and I'm like halfway through, and it's really good so far. Probably my favorite in the series so far. But she's awesome, and she's got that really cool whip thing, and she's real feisty. Now I have to choose a navigator, which is a character that leads people in the right direction. I guess I'm going to go with Alec Lightwood from the Mortal Instruments series again. Because I was reading just today where somebody was about to kill somebody else, and he was like, no, don't do that. That's a stupid thing to do. Don't do it. That's wrong. Don't do it. You're stupid. He didn't do that, but he stopped the person from killing the other person. And he's actually done that quite a few times through the series, I believe. Now I need to choose 2 weapons to defend myself, so I've got to choose those 2 weapons from books I've read. Obviously, my first weapon of choice is going to be a wand from Harry Potter because it's a wand. I think a wand would be quite good in combat. Some Stupefy, Expelliarmus, Avada Kedavra. And my second weapon of choice is, I would choose a Steel or Stele, or I'm still not quite sure how to pronounce that. And yes, it's from the Mortal Instruments again. But this time I picked up City of Heavenly Fire instead because it has a much prettier cover. And I don't want to bore you with the same cover over and over again, so here you go. And while a steel, I'm just going to call it a steel. I don't know how it's pronounced. Although a steel might not be specifically for combat or to defeat your enemies, it could help me a lot in combat. But, you know, you've got the protection runes and you've got the healing runes and all that, and they could help me in combat, so you know what, I'm going to count them as a weapon. Although if you don't count that as a weapon, then I'll go with Isabel's whip, because that thing's pretty cool. Or an angel blade. Can I just take every weapon? They're all so lovely. Oh my god, it's slipping. Now I am setting sail. I must name a fictional place where I would want to go on my journey. I think it's quite obvious that I would want to go to Hogwarts. Who doesn't want to go to Hogwarts? My ship goes off course and I am shocked to find new land. What book was I most surprised and shocked about? We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I'm not even going to say anything, just the ending. You know, some people were able to guess it. I wasn't. I guess I got caught up in the go into this not knowing anything kind of mind, and I didn't really try to guess the ending, and I tried to keep myself from guessing it. The ending was quite a shock for me. If you've not read it, go read it, because it's really, really good. It's one of my favorite short books. In this new destination, I discovered that the scenery is beautiful. Now it's time for me to show you a beautiful cover.
Oh, there's so many beautiful covers.
Okay, this might not be the most gorgeous cover ever to you, but I absolutely love this cover. That is Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. This is book 1 in the Infernal Devices series, and I've not started it yet, but once I finish City of Glass, which is also written by Cassandra Clare, I am going to read this, because apparently you're supposed to read City of Glass, then this, and then it's a strange order. But if I don't read this right after City of Glass, apparently I'm going to get spoiled for it in the next Mortal Instruments book. So I've got to read it. But just look at it. Yep, so that might just be my favorite book cover on my shelf. How am I going this way? Like, that's a wee bit odd. I report back to my home country to share my journey and discovery. What government do I not want to go back to? The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Oh my god, the government in this is horrific. They're just, oh my god, they're horrible people, and they're stupid, and actually not that stupid, they're kind of smart a bit. But basically, I hate the government in this book, and if I lived in this, I seriously might just go jump off of St. Bart's. And that's it for the book adventure tag. I'm going to tag one person. I am going to tag Feather to Fly. Although, if you would like to be tagged in this, then go ahead and do it because I tag you. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you want more. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!